Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to more Total Extreme Wrestling. I am BrendenPlayz. Well, we are one episode of Impact away from our up-and-coming Sacrifice pay-per-view, where we will see the finale of the Super X Cup taking place. Other matches also will include, we've got Christian Cage up against Abyss for the World Championship, Samoa Joe versus Christopher Daniels as well, and we might even put our, four of our big stars, Jeff Hardy and Kevin Nash, Jeff Jarrett and Sting, we might put them in a tag team match on that pay-per-view as well, so we can do that. So looking to be a pretty big pay-per-view. We're going to have some good matches on there, no doubt about that. As well as, of course, our Knockouts Championship as well. Gail Kim and Natalya, we're going to continue to work that up as well. So, alright, this week, obviously we have more Super X Cup matches to go. Quick little look at that. We have AJ Styles versus Low Ki, and we'll have Kazarian versus Homicide. And the winners will face each other at Sacrifice one-on-one for the opportunity to take on Christopher Daniels at Slammiversary for the X Division Championship. So it is essentially a #1 contenders match at the end of it, and the winner obviously will be crowned the Super X Cup winner as well. As well as that, a lot of you guys have been wanting me to reevaluate our top 5. Well, we did have top 4 heels, top 4 baby faces. Now we're going to make it a top 5 heels, top 5 baby faces. A lot of you guys want me to reevaluate that list, and that's exactly what we have done. Now, obviously, last episode, if you didn't see it, you have to go back and check it out. We signed a big name, Bobby Lashley. Now, we have changed it to just Lashley because obviously we have Bobby Roode, and to be honest, I hate having two guys with the same type of name. I suppose it just makes it a little bit more tedious. I don't know, that's just how I am. And Lashley is fine on its own anyway, so I probably prefer Lashley, but we could always call him Bobby Lashley, but his straight up name is Lashley, I guess you could say. But 73 popularity if you did miss that, as well as that we also signed Melina. Now they've got her as Melina Perez. We're going to change that to just Melina. But there's also, she's got the blonde hair look. I might change her picture. I prefer it when she's got this type of hair, the black, the darker hair. So I prefer that type of look. So we might switch that one up. She's got a few different ones as well. So yeah, we'll give her that one. We'll give her this one. So yeah, so we change that up and we'll just call her straight up Melina. The reason why I'm kind of showing you her is because obviously she's coming in very soon and she's going to be a big part of our women's division. Now, here's the issue. Her gimmick. I just don't really know what to put her gimmick as. She's good as a wholesome and as cool, but is there anything that really suits her? I kind of missed her in-ring performing run. The only Melina that I really know is her as the manager of M&M. I kind of missed when she was the Divas champion, everything like that. Thank God I didn't watch any of that, but I did miss all of that, so I don't really have any kind of recollection of what she really was. So if you guys could give me a helping hand here, what type of gimmick should we go for? At the moment I put her down for underdog. I just did that because her size is at the moment very small, and it does suit her quite a bit, and we get probably a good rating, I'm thinking. The other ones, we could go, there's not really many. Blue Chipper, Future Star, but she's already the biggest name we've got, so that wouldn't really work. A lot of the other ones probably wouldn't work because our fans won't respond to such a one-dimensional gimmick. That's the issue that we kind of have there. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not really 100% sure where we should go. The other, of course, one is Cool. And there really isn't any there that kind of suit her. Latino Heat, she is Hispanic, so we could, but I don't know about that. So yeah, Rebel, I don't know. there's not many, so I don't know really what to put, but it doesn't matter, she's not coming in for a few weeks. So if you guys have any suggestions from this list that you kind of saw there, let me know, because I do need a little bit of assistance. The other thing is, you guys have been telling me, and I thank you for last episode giving me a lot of support and advice on the Dusty Rhodes situation. We kind of come to the conclusion that there really isn't many that you guys kind of see him with. A lot of you guys are saying Cody Rhodes, but obviously Cody Rhodes is down in developmental. We need him there. He's just too green at the moment. He needs probably a year in developmental, so we can't really use him yet. But we could use, obviously down the line, definitely we'll have Dusty and Cody Rhodes together, absolutely. But for now we can't. By the way, I don't think I mentioned it, or showed you, but I did get Kevin Thorne, so we have signed him to a developmental deal. He is down there at the moment and doing that. So I think I'd like to bring him up and join him up with Abyss and kind of have James Mitchell as the leader, and those two kind of be one of his disciples or something like that, and just form like a big stable there, because Kevin Thorne was a pretty big dude, so that could really work. And he's got pretty good popularity, so you could bring him in and he could have a pretty good impact right from the get-go. But yes, so Dusty Rhodes, now he's obviously got terrific mic ability, and I think at the moment, if we can't find anyone for him to manage, perhaps the best thing for him would be to become the authority figure on the show. Now at the moment we have Jim Cornette as our temporary fill-in authority figure if we need him. So Cornette's already doing commentary for us on our events, as well as managing the America's Most Wanted tag team. So yeah, he's got really good color commentary, but I guess with him doing commentary and managing, probably having him as the authority figure isn't needed. So I'm thinking maybe Dusty Rhodes could become our authority figure, and we could have him do that instead of maybe managing, because we can't really find a fit for him there. Obviously Bobby Lashley needs a manager really, really badly, with terrible mic ability. The other guy might be AJ Styles with only 55 mic ability. So those two guys probably do need a manager. A lot of you guys are saying bring in Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman's not available. He's still under a written contract, so we can't quite do that. So just having a quick look at who else is available with good microphone skills. There's a few, obviously. I mean, Santino, we're not bringing him in, that is for sure. We are not touching Santino Marella. Obviously, Chris Jericho, still can't get him. The other guy might be Don Callis. Very good mic ability, 92 and 84 charisma. Probably better as a color commentator, 88. Really, really good there. So, and he's obviously down in our developmental at the moment as well. We got him down there, so we could do something with him there. Maybe bring him in as a manager. Having a quick look, he is way better as a heel manager, so that wouldn't really help our Lashley situation. Yes, Donald Trump is in the game. He is very, very popular in America and Canada, but obviously he's not going to talk to us. And good, very good mic ability, so he would actually be pretty valuable. For some reason it says he's 30 years old. I'm pretty sure Donald Trump was not 30 years old in 2006, so whoever made this mod, yeah, you kind of messed up. But yeah, Donald Trump is in the game, but we're not going to use him. And other than that, I mean, look, Jake Roberts, he's too much of a mess to touch. Roddy Piper, we would like to use him, but he won't sign with us because he's working with WWE. And yeah, I mean, Ted DiBiase, 88 mic ability, but obviously he's far better as a heel manager as well. So there just really isn't a good babyface manager. Yeah, let's get The Rock in. No, he won't talk to us either. So yes, difficult times. We just don't have the luxury of doing that. But it's food for thought. I mean, there really isn't anyone else around. I mean, Dusty Rhodes does play a good babyface, so he may just have to be the right pick by default. Either that, or we just have Lashley and AJ not talking whatsoever. Just shut them up. The other thing is maybe utilizing a woman on the roster and kind of pairing them together. I mean, obviously Melina, she has 74 mic ability, which is not bad at all. So you could pair her up with somebody, but yeah, we're already pushing her as a in-ring talent. So do you want to mix those two? Maybe, yeah, maybe, but I'm not sure. So it's tough. It is tough. And like I said, there's really no one else. Raven would be good, and yeah, would Raven and Lashley really suit? Maybe Raven and AJ Styles. I could probably maybe see that, but we all know the issues we've got going on with Raven, and honestly at the moment I'm really tempted just to drop Raven out and get rid of him. He will be losing far more than he's winning from now on, that's for sure. He's won 7, lost 7. So that's pretty fortunate, and then that does include the other promotion he works for as well. But he's going to start losing quite a lot more than what he's winning. But I don't know if I can trust him to be a manager. He might just show up as a mess. We don't want that. But yes, so it's time to start booking our upcoming Explosion show. Angel passed on some tips to Melissa. That's always good as well. They improve their skills. And just a quick look at some of the crowds that we're drawing. You know, we're around about that 4,500 towards 5,000 in most regions, with you know, Puerto Rico, Hawaii a little bit lower, but our southeast is up towards nearly 7,000. But you can see the other regions of the game really poor. And I know a lot of you guys would say you got to start branching out, have some shows in other regions, and absolutely that would be a solid idea, but it's just too much of a risk. The only thing you really do is have Explosion as its own separate show and send it over there, or do non-televised house show, or not a house show, but a non-televised event. But yeah, I'm not sure. But eventually we'll slowly build that up. I mean, we'd love to, so we can get a TV deal over there, but at the moment we just can't. But we'll go ahead and we'll book this Explosion show, and we're back with the results. All right, quick look at what went down. We had Nakamura. He had an appearance and he took on just a random local. They didn't click. They didn't have a good match, but I guess that was expected. We just wanted to get Nakamura on the show. We need to start using him a little bit more, but that's perfectly okay. We also had the Stampede Bulldogs, TJ Wilson and Harry Smith. We brought them up from Developmental for a match, and they had a pretty good one with the Motor City Machine Guns. Wow, Alex Shelley had a 93 rated match performance, and Chris Sabin 85. Now obviously Shelley and Sabin have excellent chemistry, so does the Stampede Bulldogs, so there you go. They didn't have much psychology, so it drifted a little bit, but other than that, pretty good match between, well, just a random team from Developmental and our one of our top teams, or will be one of our top teams, Motor City Machine Guns. Can we get that one out? Afterwards, we had the Machine Guns cut a promo on Marufuji and Kenta. Now, we obviously haven't had Kenta show up a lot of times, so it's been such an issue, but we may go ahead and do that match in a pre-show at the pay-per-view. We have Gal Kim, she beat Melissa. We also had Jazz do a run-in and distracted Melissa to help her get the win. Oh, Gal Kim get the win, I should say. So, 58 rated match, that's pretty good. I mean, our women's matches are slowly building up. They're getting better and better. Bobby Roode cut a promo on Jay Lethal, hyping up their upcoming match. We had El Skipper and Tanahashi, and have great chemistry, so they had a pretty good match. Tanahashi's performances still aren't really that great, only 60, so we would be expecting him to be one of our best in-ring workers, because obviously with the history of Tanahashi having so many great matches, but yeah, just not there yet. He's still improving, I guess. Afterwards, we had Billy Gunn and Road Dogg had some kind of a talk show segment, I guess you could say. They called out the tag champs of James Storm and Chris Harris. They went back and forth on the mic. Then they had a brawl to close out the show, so to build up their match, because I just thought we may not get time on Impact to do that, so just to make sure we'll get it done on Explosion. 80 rated segment, so that's absolutely fine, and that's our show. 70 rated, nothing to really say else about it. Pretty good, happy with that. And we'll go ahead and we'll book our main Impact show. Okay, so we are ready to get our Impact show underway. Let's take a quick look at what went down. First up, we had Molly Holly and Sarah Del Rey in a pre-show match. Gotta say, pretty good. 62, another good Knockouts division match. Molly Holly continues to impress. Sarah Del Rey, not quite in the title mix, but I tell you what, she's having a good performance for her level at the moment, so that's good. We had Abyss and Christian Cage. We had a video hype segment. We just couldn't find time to get Abyss and Christian Cage on the show. I know I keep doing this and it's really annoying me. We've got so many things going on. I just, for whatever reason, I keep forgetting or keep failing to find time for the main event feud. I don't know, it's silly, but the best we can do is a video hype. But yeah, I've got to really fix that. I've got to stop doing that. But all right, opening up with the X Division, we had Homicide and Kazarian one-on-one. We had Homicide get the victory. You guys have been begging me, push Homicide. I've been listening. You got a victory. 85 rated match. Excellent way to start the show. Homicide 82 performance. Kazarian 76. Fantastic. Very happy about that. And it was about a 20-minute match there, so a really good way to kick off the show. Jeff Hardy cut a promo on Kevin Nash. Obviously, Kevin Nash is not there. We are trying to really spread his dates out. I know we could get more appearances for him down the line, but I just kind of, we don't want to use him too much. We want to keep him more of a special capacity, so when he shows up, it's kind of more of a big deal. So he'll show up at Sacrifice. Jeff Hardy cutting a promo on him. Team 3D versus Aries and Strong, 79 rated match. There you go. Roderick Strong, 81 performance. Austin Aries, 86. Great chemistry when Strong and Aries team up, and obviously great between Team 3D. So all around, excellent chemistry, excellent performances, but only 79 because there was a lack of psychology. You're joking. You are kidding. It was only a 10-minute match, but I tell you what, that's some really good performances. So we might have to start using Aries and Strong a little bit more as a tag team. They really are working very well as a tag team. Low Key, he cut a promo on AJ Styles, hyping up their main event match. Raven and Samoa Joe had a match. We wanted to get Joe with a victory to get him ready for Daniel. So we sacrificed Raven again. I think that's our go-to guy. And Joe got a victory. Raven was probably drunk. 58 rated. Joe was good. He carried the match. Somehow Joe's great performances alone was good enough to carry it to 82. So thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. Yes, Raven was on drugs. Dusty Rhodes, we've got him, and we announced that he is the new commissioner. So that's it. He's now in that role. 91 rated segment. We gave him a legend gimmick because he didn't suit any authority figure gimmick, so I just went with a legend. Rated as below, but he is getting better at his gimmicks, so that might move up to average, hopefully. But yeah, 91 rated. That's really good for our commissioner. We had Tajiri and Danielson with a match one-on-one, two guys who were eliminated from the Super X Cup. We decided to put them two together for a match. 80 rated match. There you go. Excellent. Rhino and A-Train, they had a quick match as well, just to get Rhino ready for Muhammad Hassan. We had Rhino beat A-Train with the gore. We had Muhammad Hassan on commentary. 82 rated. So Rhino, we need his popularity to improve. He's gone down a little bit with some losses, and he probably will lose to Muhammad Hassan at the pay-per-view as well. But A-Train and Test are two of our guys that we're going to probably have lose more often than not to our major guys that we're going to push up ahead of them. But, we do definitely want to do something with them. We had Dusty Rhodes and Jeff Jarrett have a segment. So basically, Dusty Rhodes was telling Jeff Jarrett to find a tag partner for the pay-per-view. So Dusty Rhodes basically saying, Jeff, give Kevin Nash a call. Call up Kevin, tell him to get there, tell him to be there at the pay-per-view. 85 rated segment. So that's really positive news that Dusty Rhodes is having really good angles and good segments and things like that as the GM. That's what we want him to do, and that is excellent start. And our main event match, it delivered. 89 rated. AJ versus Low Key, and they had great chemistry. 90 rated from Low Key, 92 from AJ, 89 rated match. Yeah, so only a couple of things brought it down. Mainly poor announcing, I guess you could say, and a bit of low storyline heat as well. But 89 rated, AJ Styles wins, which means AJ versus Homicide will be the final of the Super X Cup and take place at the next pay-per-view, which is Sacrifice. 88 rated show overall. Really, really freaking good. We did kind of stack the deck a little bit with some of the matches we did. Joe and Raven, for example, A-Train and Rhino. We had some really good matches, and obviously these Super X Cup matches were terrific. So very happy about that. So we finally got a good rating about damn time we got a good rating. Very happy about that though. And I think we finally got the rating we probably deserve, to be honest. We have deserved some good ones, but we have been missing out. So let's take a quick look. We had a 2.84 rating for Impact. Continues to be pretty solid. Tajiri needs a bit of a rest. Joe's not happy about Raven. What's surprising about that? So does Tanahashi, needs a rest as well. Let's have a look. Raven, more incidents. At least he was only on drugs last night. He normally is on drugs and alcohol, but he was only on drugs, so can we give him a bit of praise for that? No, we're going to fine him again. And he's not happy about that, but Raven, honestly, I don't care. And oh, by the way, we have started negotiations with a few other women. Now, Joy Giovanni, probably thinking, why do you want Joy Giovanni? I mean, look, I watched 2005 WWE, and she is gorgeous, but her stats are not amazing. She's not a great in-ring worker, but I figured, let's try and throw her down in developmental, and we'll throw her down there for 6 months. We'll see how her stats go. We'll see where she ends up. If it's good, great. I mean, we could always have her as a valet for someone. She plays, well, I thought she would be a good babyface, but she's really good at nothing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's not a good idea, but, you know, I figured, why not? Why not throw her down there? If she can improve, she might be able to wrestle. If not, well, forget about it. Rebecca Knox, aka Becky Lynch. She's 19, but she has some of the best stats in the game for any women already. So, and she's still developing, so we could throw her down developmental, put her down there for 6 to 12 months, and she could end up being a major star for our women's division at some point. So, she's young, and also we offered Christy Hammy a written deal, so we're going to lock her in and help her out there and give her some stability. So, there you go. But, I think I saw a quick story. Petey Williams won the International Championship. He beat Monty Brown. So we were just talking about this last episode, how we wanted Monty Brown to lose the belt. And he did. He lost it to Petey Williams, who we just sent down there. So Petey Williams beats Monty Brown. 59 popularity for Williams. It's not bad. Monty Brown loses. So we did say when Monty Brown loses the championship that we wanted to bring him up to the main roster. So we might go ahead and do that. Other than that, we had another title match there. Candice LeRae and Eve Torres. How's good old Eve going? I mean, what are her matches looking like? Absolutely awful. So that's not good for her. But she's another one, a bit like Joy, where she's not good at all, but we're just kind of hoping that she will get better. Just trying it out. Just see how she goes. But yeah, we might have to bring Monty Brown up. It might be time to do that. SmackDown, they had an 88 rated show. I mean, Kurt Angle and Undertaker one-on-one, come on. Lashley had an 86 rated match with Edge and Mysterio, so that's something to keep an eye out for. His popularity went down. No, but his popularity's going down. They're jobbing him out. No, stop doing that, WWE. They're jobbing him out before he leaves. Damn them. Ah, no. Well, I guess that's expected. So he's probably going to end up being 68 by the time he gets here. That's not good, but it is what it is. But yeah, so I guess Monty Brown, do we bring him up? I think it's time. I think it's time we bring him up. So Monty Brown, we'll give him the recall. He's returning to the main roster. He deserves it, to be honest. He's done so good for us. Now, originally the plan was to turn him babyface. We want to turn him babyface, but now that we have Bobby Lashley, we don't need another top babyface. We could still use him, and because Bound for Glory series, we need 6 top babyfaces, 6 top heels. So we can either have Monty Brown in Bound for Glory series replacing Test, whose ring work isn't good enough at the moment, or turn Monty Brown face and replace someone else. And originally it was going to be R-Truth in that role. So with Lashley being put in there, so I think we may not need to do that. So that's a thought. So we won't debut Monty Brown or re-debut him again yet at the pay-per-view, but we'll have a quick think about it as, you know, in the next few episodes. We'll think about it, where we want to go Monty Brown, but he is officially back on the main roster, and his skills are starting to get pretty good. He's having some good matches. He's got great charisma as well to go with it. So very, very positive. You know, Monty Brown, I really believe we put the time into him. He'll be good. He'll be good for us, especially as a lower end main event guy, and potentially even like top star. I mean, I think he could get there. The only issue that he has is his age. His age is quite high already. Had Gail Kim go down there and work a match in Developmental, so that's interesting. So they had another show here. So Gail Kim defended her championship against Candice LeRae, and yeah, Roman Reigns got a big victory over Black Pearl. Good old Roman. See how he goes in the future. But there you go. But yes, so yeah, it's interesting. They kind of mix that in. Gail Kim, you know, I still like the alliance idea of having Nakamura as the champ down there, bring him up to the main roster and having work kind of both shows. I still like that. Obviously, Gail Kim, she just went down, defended her championship. It adds a bit of an element of unknown. And what the heck is this? Dusty Rhodes has announced his decision to leave the business. He now wants to retire. Are you kidding me? He will be retiring in 1 month. Does that mean we can't use him anymore? Does that mean he's gone? Please tell me. Please tell me that we didn't just bring him in, make him the new GM, and he's going to retire! Oh my god, this game is cruel. This game is cruel! But the good news is we have Joy Giovanni. Yeah, I guess that... Does that make up for it? No, but... which, by the way, she wouldn't sign a developmental deal. You need to go... No, you have to go to developmental and work on your skills. You have no skills. You need to go down there and work on them. Please. Learn something. Anything. I don't care what it is. Just learn anything, Joy. Learn how to stand there and look good. We are paying you to get better. Hopefully she can. Otherwise, she's gone. Last thing here. Raven has gone from TNA due to contract expiry. Did we not sign Raven to a deal? Did we let his contract expire? Whoops. We can get him back. Okay, that's good. We can get him back. Okay, we might want to do that. We might want to get him back. Even though he's a big pain, he's very annoying. He keeps, you know, messing up. His popularity is too good for him to be wasted at the moment. So, yeah, whoops. Good to see CM Punk's getting in shape for once. That's nice. And lastly, we have Becky Lynch, Rebecca Knox. So she didn't sign a developmental deal either, and I mean, she probably is good enough to bring up right now, but her popularity could use a bit of improvement. And Tanahashi wants a pay rise. I don't know, Tanahashi, you haven't really been that good in the ring, but we will give you a pay rise because I'm a good boss. I'm a good booker. I'm not technically the boss, but I'm a good manager. I like to keep the talent happy if they try their best, and Tanahashi's been trying hard. He hasn't been doing that good, but he's been trying hard. So, alright, next episode will be our Sacrifice pay-per-view. So we are simulated up to our show, and let's have a quick look. So, yeah, we had a few guys now officially part of our roster after leaving the other ones. Dave Finlay has suffered a severe back injury. He's gone for a year! Wow, geez, aren't we lucky we didn't sign him? Gone for a whole year when he's 47. Might be time to call it a day, David. It's done. You're finished. And thank God. I mean, WWE smart. They must have known that he was getting injured because they didn't offer him a contract either. So there you go. Vince is a smart man. But alright, that's all we have time for, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Total Extreme Wrestling. If you did, leave a like on it. Next up, Sacrifice. We're going to see the combination of Super X Cups, some title matches online as well, as it's the final stop before Slammiversary, which is going to be a big show, fingers crossed. So, thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed it, like I said, leave a like, and we will be doing a TEW giveaway as well. If you want to buy Total Extreme Wrestling, you can do so by using the promo code TEW5. Check out the description down below for more details there, and you can get $5 off Total Extreme Wrestling. And we will be doing a giveaway, giving away 2 copies of Total Extreme Wrestling in the next week or so. So keep an eye out for that. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next episode.